Hello, welcome once again to Mr. Driscoll. This is my office. Isn't it beautiful? It's really kind of cramped, to be honest with you. Anyway, I'm working here at the office today, and so I'm going to give you part 2 of our lesson 7. So this is what we will be working on at this point. So I hope that you can see me at this time. I'm going to have to check this video in a minute. Now I might not even send it to you. Anyway, if I send it to you, that means it did okay. Anyhow, so today we're learning the next part of lesson 7, and this part is on plural pronouns. And what do I mean by that? Well, all semester we've been learning how to speak in terms of I am, you are, he, she, usted is, right? We've been learning that. You're probably tired of hearing it. Yo estoy, tú estás, ella, usted está, right? And we've learned that there's a pronoun that goes with the verb, and there's also an ending that goes with that verb. And so we've been doing that all semester, and I've been warning you that one of these days we're going to step into the new territory of plural subjects. So how do I say I am, or I work, or let me back up. How do I say we are? How do I say we have, you all have, they have? If I want to talk about my parents are kind, mis padres son simpáticos, or my friends are here, mis amigos están aquí. So how do we do that? So let's break it down one piece at a time. First, let's just talk about the subject pronouns. Number one, let's look here. First person plural. First person singular is yo. The first person plural is nosotros. Now that's a big old word. Nosotros means we. So anytime you want to say we anything, you start off with nosotros. Now the next one, the second person plural, is almost exactly the same as nosotros. It's vosotros. That means you all, or y'all in the South, or vosotros. Now, I'm going to talk more about vosotros in a minute, but let's go on down to the next thing. How do you say they? Ellos, if it's all masculine, all guys, for example. Ellas, if it's all feminine, if there's a group maybe of females, or a group of nouns that are in the feminine form, like clase, la clase. If I have more than one class, las clases, I'd say las clases. But anyway, ellas is they in terms of, like if they're my sisters, for example, or my female friends, or my female teachers, ellas, right? And then ustedes is the plural of usted. You all, y'all. Now, if you'll notice, it's said two ways. Now, there's something I want to teach you about vosotros when you use this right here. This vosotros form is rarely, if ever, used anywhere. I'm only teaching it to you for recognition, so that you know, if you, in the rare occasion you might see it, it'll be there. It's in biblical literature. It's in a lot of other older literature, and very few cultures in the Hispanic world still use that form, but it is used. So you need to recognize it. In class, when we want to say you all or y'all, however you want to do it, we're not going to use the vosotros form. I just want you to recognize it, be able to conjugate it, so you can know when you see it. But here's what we're going to use in our speaking and our writing. We're going to use ustedes. That means you all. That's the more common one. Pretty much everybody in the Hispanic world uses ustedes to talk about a group of people if you're addressing two or more people. Ustedes. ¿Cómo están ustedes? How are you guys doing, right? So let's take a look. Now we're going to look at the ending of the verb estar. We're going to use estar as our beginning verb to learn how to apply these plural endings. Now, if you'll notice, I've put estar here. This is the full conjugation of the verb estar, to be. If on a test, if I say conjugate the verb, I want you to put, from now on, you're going to put the 3 singular forms and the 3 plural forms. So, let's review the singular. First of all, yo estoy, tú estás, él está, ella está, usted está. Now, the plural. Nosotros estamos. Notice that put the ending A-M-O-S. It looks like Amos, but it's pronounced amos. Estamos. All AR verbs are going to have the A-M-O-S ending to talk about we. Estamos. If I want to say we speak, I'm saying hablamos, but that's another time. We'll get to that. Vosotros estéis. A-I-S with an accent on the I. It sounds like the ace, like an ace of spades in the card game. Vosotros estéis. It's not estáis, estéis. Say that with me. Ace, estéis. Now, the third person plural is ellos, not elos. Ellos. Now, if you'll notice, this is they in the masculine form, but he in the singular is not ello. There's no such thing as ello. It's el. This is the plural of el. Ellos. Ellos. Ella is the singular of she. Ellas is the plural of they. Ellas, and then ustedes, right? The ending is A-N, están, están. Say that with me, están. So your endings are amos, es, an. If you did all your endings, you would say o, as, a, amos, es, an. Now I know this is irregular, but usually it's just an O. O, as, a, amos, es, an. Those are your 6 endings for standard AR verbs. Now, so if I want to say, where are we? ¿Dónde estamos? And we're going to say, we're here. Nosotros estamos aquí. We're all here, right? If I wanted to say, how are you all? ¿Cómo estáis vosotros? If I was going to use that form. Usually, though, I'm going to say, ¿cómo están ustedes? But now, ¿dónde están ellos? ¿Dónde están ellas? So if I want to say my parent, for example, if I want to say my parents are well. Mis padres están bienes. Bienes. If I want to say my parents are here, mis padres están aquí. If I want to say we are in the restaurant, nosotros estamos en el restaurante. If I wanted to say we are in the museum, nosotros estamos en el museo. You see how that works? If you now you can take this verb now and put it in touch with your vocabulary words that we've been learning about different places. So if you haven't finished your Friday homework, I want to suggest that maybe you throw in some plural forms to demonstrate that you know how to do this. If I say, now if I'm saying, for example, some people get confused with this. If I say mi familia, I would not say mi familia están. Why? Because familia is one singular group, even though there's more than one person in my family. Mi familia está. Because it's a group, it's a singular group, even though there's more people in it. But if I say the people in my family are here, los personas en mi familia están aquí, because it's the people, los personas, right, están aquí. But we'll get more into that later on. The main thing I want you to know now is how to use the plural subject pronouns and how to use the endings for estar. Nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes, estamos, estés, están. So in any conjugation, it's a conjugation of estar is yo estoy, tú estás, él, ella, usted está, nosotros estamos, vosotros estés, ellos, ellas, ustedes están. So those are the words we're going to be working with. Now, just an announcement in case you haven't figured this out, we will not be having a quiz on Friday. The homework I gave you yesterday, which some of you may not have gotten this lesson until today, and that's fine. The homework is still due tomorrow by 4 o'clock. It's not that hard. You should be able to do it. It's due. There will be no quiz because what we will do is we will finish the lesson. We'll have part 3 of this lesson on Friday. And then next week, we will review and prepare for our quiz on lesson 7 next week. So if you have any questions, email me, send them to me. The assignment that you've given, you can simply email it to me at mdriscoll48@gmail.com. Just email it and attach it to an email, and I will get it. All right. I will be arranging later on to get your assignments turned in a different way, but for this one, we'll just go ahead and let you email it this time, and we'll change that as we move in forward next week. Listen, if there's anything else I can do, give me send me a message, give me a comment. And remember, if you check your email, if you're using email, send me something. Remember, you got to be under supervision. So make sure that your teacher knows that you're sending an email and that they're supervising you doing that. Okay, so don't do that on your own. All right, listen. Thanks for everything. Have a great day.